Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students, respectable parents and viewers. Welcome you all to Dinajpur Government Girls High School online class. This is Mst.Ruma Laila, your English teacher and assistant teacher in English, Dinajpur Government Girls High School, Dinajpur. My dear students, how are you? Hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Today, I prepare myself to conduct a class of class 7, and in continuation of our previous class, today we will try our level best to focus on Unit 3 and Lesson 4. My dear students, so to attend my class, you must have some preparation, and the preparation is you have to take your favorite English book, this one, and a pen, and obviously with your exercise book. My dear student, are you ready? Hope you are very much quick and ready with all the necessary apparatus, and without wasting our time, we can start our main class. So before starting the class, can you guess what is the topic of today's class? Yes, my dear student, I want to give some clue to you. You can notice me that I am in a very jolly mind today. I am laughing, I am sharing my feelings with you. But some days it may happen that we are not in a jolly mood. We are not so spontaneous. We are not so happy. Then we are in a sad mood. Our mental condition is not in a good position. So, in that situation, what should we do, and how remain the condition of our heart? Can you guess? I hope you are intelligent enough to guess the title of the lesson. Yes, my dear student, please open your book at page number 24. My dear student, as it is an online class, so I have no scope to observe your face and understand whether you have captured my words or not. But I hope that you are expert enough to take the instruction from me and follow the instruction. So my dear student, please be attentive and open your book at page number 24. Okay, here page number 22. Page number 22. I'm sorry, page number 22, and we have already finished reading Unit 3, Lesson 3. Now we will discuss on Lesson 4. So before going to the main text, it is mandatory for us to know the title of the lesson. So my dear student, take your pen and please write down the name of the lesson in your exercise book. My dear student, you may think that why should we write down the title of the lesson in our exercise book? Yes, my dear student, there is the answer. There is a profit. Without writing, we don't have command over the spelling of the language, as English is a foreign language for us, and we are not habituated in talking and sharing our feelings in English. So it is very mandatory, it is very important for a student to write down the words in his own exercise book so that the spelling become easier and very common to us. So my dear student, the name of the lesson is, the title of the lesson is A Sad Day for Farabi, and for this reason I am talking about some sad situation in our life. Okay, Today we will go through lesson 4 and the name of the title is A Sad Day of Farabi. Okay, my dear student, hope you have taken the title of the lesson in your exercise book. Do you know who is Farabi? Yes, if you are conscious enough, then you can remember that we have learned about Farabi, a girl, and we know about the experience of Farabi's first day at school. So, the name Farabi is not new to you at all. Undoubtedly, she is a girl like you. So, I think you are curious enough to know what is the situation and what is the cause for which Farabi sat for. Okay, we have a text in page number 23. Can you notice, my dear student? And after going through the text, you will know you can quench the thirst of your knowledge of Farabi's sad mood. So, my dear student, be ready. And as I have informed you, as English is a foreign language for us, so you must know the meaning of the new words or keywords before going through the text. If you want to understand the text fully, if you want to comprehend the text, the word comprehend means reading with understanding. Okay, my dear student. So please put your eyes on page number 22 again, and here, my dear student, you can see keywords. I feel that you can notice keywords, and after keywords we have two words: ruffled, and insist. So, my dear student, please write down these two words in your exercise book. My dear student, hope you have written these two words in your exercise book. Yes, my dear student, you are very much curious to know the meaning of these two new words. So, the pronunciation of this word is ruffled. Ruffled. Yes, repeated pronunciation of these new words will make you acquaintance and familiar with these words. So, it is ruffled. Ruffled. In Bengali, for your better understanding, I always help you to know the meaning of the words in Bengali. In Bengali, we can say elo melo. Elo melo. And the synonym, do you know the meaning of synonym? Yes, the meaning of synonym is samarthok shabdo. So, the meaning of ruffled in English, or the synonym of ruffled, is random. Random. It can be crumpled. 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 And this, I want to give you a clue for that. When our hair are not organized, or when we are not tidy up ourselves, in that situation we can say that my hair is ruffled. My hair is ruffled. The next word is insist. Insist. For your better understanding, the meaning of insist is, the Bengali meaning of insist is pidapidi kora, jor kora. Sometimes we insist our friends to do something. Let's go take some fuska. Don't you insist your friends to go out for a walk, or to go to fetch water from the tea boil, or to take some fuska? This called insist. So the synonym of insist is use force. Use force. Another synonym is emphasize. Emphasize. Next, it may be urge. Urge. So, my dear student, I hope you have taken the meaning of the words and synonym of the words very attentively and try to use these words when you are talking with your friends and in your speech and in your writing. Then these words will be familiar and acquaintance to you. So, my dear student, though these two keywords is new for you, are new for you, but there may be another words which may create some problems while understanding the text. For your better understanding and comprehension, I must give the meaning of other words apart from these two words. So, follow my instructions and take the other words which are not in keywords but which may create some difficulty while going through the text. So, my dear student, take your exercise book again. My dear student, these are the words, and these words may create some problems in your understanding of my some special student. So here I have written a word, parents. Parents. The synonym of parents is father and mother. Next, share. Share. Take part. Take part. বিনিময় করা. Share means leader. In Bengali, neta, and the synonym is guide, chief, or captain. Captain. Untidy. Untidy. And the synonym is, in Bengali we can say অপরিচ্ছন্ন. অপরিচ্ছন্ন. And the synonym is grubby, grubby, and scurfy, scurfy. Okay, my dear student, take these words in your exercise book and then we go to the text. Sorry. Hope you have taken the words in your exercise book. So, my dear student, try to concentrate on page number 23. And before starting the text, we have an activity here, and the instruction is discuss and answer these questions. Question number 1. What will you do if your parents do not want you to go on a picnic with your friends? For your better understanding, I repeat the question again. What will you do if your parents do not want you to go on a picnic with your friends? Undoubtedly, some of my students will cry and howl and shout. No, we can't do this with our parents. Yes, we have right to be sad. Okay, my dear student, try to guess. What will you do? Question number 2. What will you do if you miss the picnic bus? Will you cry? Maybe some of you can cry. But we will remorse for that. We can say that I should do more quickly. I should reach in the place in time. I was late. That's like. So think and try to write down the feelings in your own words in your exercise book and match these words with your senior one. And in this way, you have the capacity to write correct English. So go to activity number B. Instruction is read about what happened to Farabi yesterday and answer the following questions. My dear student, try to be attentive, and I am going through the text, and after comprehends the text we have to do the following activities as it before. Farabi was sitting with his head down. He looked sad. His hair was untidy and ruffled. It was clear that he did not brush it at all. What happened, Farabi? Are you okay? Asked Flora. I'm so shocked, Flora. I don't want to talk, said Farabi. So, the name of Farabi is a boy. Farabi is a boy. But when we heard the name first, we guessed that Farabi may be a girl. Sometimes it happens. In our name, we are in a puzzled whether this one is a boy or a girl. But after going through the text, we understood that Farabi is the name of a boy. Okay, my dear student. But you have to. Any pain or sorrow is like a load in the mind. If you tell or share it with your parents or friends, it will be lighter. It will be lighter. On the other hand, if you don't share it, the load will become heavier and more painful. So please tell me, what's wrong? Flora insisted. Farabi looked at Flora and said, one of my friends, Harun, is our school football team leader. Yesterday, he just dropped my name from the coming interclass football tournament. I want to know why, but he didn't even talk to me about it. My dear student, I hope you have learned the reason of Farabi's sad mood. Okay, for your better understanding, I am going through the text again. Farabi was sitting with his head down. He looked sad. His hair was untidy and ruffled. It was clear he did not brush it at all. What happened, Farabi? Are you okay? Asked Flora. I'm so shocked, Flora. I don't want to talk, said Farabi. But you have to. Any pain or sorrow is like a load in the mind. If you tell or share it with your parents or friends, it will be lighter. On the other hand, if you don't share it, the load will become heavier and more painful. So please tell me what's wrong, Flora insisted. Farabi looked at Flora and said, one of my friends, Harun, is our school football team leader. Yesterday, he just dropped my name from the coming interclass football tournament. I wanted to know why, but he didn't even talk to me about it. My dear student, the frequent and several readings of this text will make you capable to understand the text and comprehend the text and give you ability to answer the question that follow. My dear student, hope you have gone through the text for several times and you have tried to comprehend the meaning of this text. But for your better understanding, I want to show a very important phrase. So my dear student, follow me on the board. dear student, in our third para, you may notice that we have a phrase here on the other hand. On the other hand. Generally, when we write one word, then we get one meaning for one word. Suppose the meaning of on is upore. Da means tea, other means onno, hand means hat. Okay, but the four words consist one meaning, and this is called phrase. When some group of words without having any subject or verb will give one meaning, then it is called what? Phrase. Yes, my dear student, it is called phrase. And the meaning of this phrase, to know the meaning of this phrase is very important for you, because when you want to deliver your speech in English, this word, this phrase will help you a lot. So the meaning of on the other hand means অপর পক্ষে অথবা বিপরীত পক্ষে. Can you guess, my dear student? I hope you can understand. Notice, on the other hand, if you don't share, so Flora suggests Farabi to share his feelings or the reason of his pain or his pain in to his parents or friends. If he does so, his pain will be lighter. But if he does otherwise, on the other hand, if he don't share, so when you delivered your speech, if you want to make a controversy speech after your next sentence, then you have to use the word on the other hand. The Bengali meaning of the other hand is, yes, অপর পক্ষে বা বিপরীত পক্ষে. My dear student, we have a lot of multiple choice question here, and I hope you have understood the meaning of the text. And first one, I am reading the first one for you. Which is the correct statement? Farabi was standing up, looking down, looking happy. Try to give the answers in your exercise book. Why was Farabi was with his head down? Why was Farabi with his head down? Because he was unhappy. It was his habit. He had a headache. I hope you have already taken the correct answer from here and write down the answer in your exercise book. Question number 3. Her hair was ruffled. Hair ruffled means brush and tidy, clear and smooth, not brushed or combed. The meaning of ruffled, I hope you can understand the meaning, and you should write down the correct answer in your exercise book. Next, the number is 4. Farabi didn't want to talk to Flora because something sad happened to him. He stopped talking to his friends. He was unwell and sick. Question number 5. Please tell me what's wrong. Flora insisted. Here, insisted means scolded, demanded, shouted. So the word scolded means gali dia. Okay. Question number 6. Your pain in the mind will be dash if you talk about it with your friend? Heavy, less heavy, more heavy. Question number 7. Which is the correct statement? Farabi was going to play in the inter-class football tournament. Farabi and Harun were not going to play in the inter-class football tournament. Farabi and Harun used to play in the inter-class football tournament. My dear student, as English is a foreign language, so before giving any answer, please go through the question and answer for several times and try your best to give the correct answer. My dear student, though in our online class we cannot give you 100%, but it is a very good alternative to continue with study and to give you some inspiration. So my dear student, in this COVID situation, we have to keep ourselves safe, staying at home. Please wash your hands several times with soap and clean water. Wear mask when you are outside home and say your prayers. Do some creative when you are at home. Till then, Allah Hafiz.